All right, it is May the 21st, about 8:35 p.m. Eastern Time. Day three. Day three of Kratom Withdrawal. Really hit a wall today. First couple of days was tolerable, was okay, um, and this morning wasn't too bad. I had to go to work. I worked 10-hour shifts, and it really hit me hard around 2 o'clock this earlier in the afternoon today. The lethargic, sick stomach, headache, achiness, an all-around feeling of just overwhelming anxiety. Just the whole gamut of withdrawal symptoms hit me pretty hard all of a sudden. I mean, I've been having withdrawals in the last few days, but it was just amplified today. And I think a lot of that is the fact that, I had a lot of kratom in my system. And the first day, day one, day two, maybe early on and after your last dose, you just don't feel it as much. But then when the half-life of kratom, when that finally gets out of your system, your body really starts to go into a withdrawal. Your those brain chemicals just are not balanced. It takes some time, and very difficult for me to think straight right now. Difficult to make a video, but I'm pushing through. I'm really encouraged by the comments and even the advice. I've heard a few comments that said, hey, it's only a couple of days, it's only 5 days. I've never gone more than a couple of days, maybe 3 days, cold turkey, and I always went back on it. So tomorrow will be the longest I think I've gone without it in 8 years. 2, 3, 4 days. I hope it's only 5 days. If it's not, then I'll just keep pushing through. I'm doing things to help myself by, getting outside, making this channel. It helps. It keeps me accountable. I know if I get back on it, what am I going to say? Hey, I got back on it. I relapsed. I mean, I could, and I'll just have to go through this cycle again. But it's I should be in bed right now, and I just feel it's just so, you almost don't want to, you're almost afraid to go to bed and sleep because you just feel like that restlessness is going to hit really hard. And if you just, I'm sorry, give me a second, dog is going crazy. And she's a little sweetie. She's actually a English cream dachshund. Her name is Tilly, and she's a good therapy pet, I'll tell you. What was I saying now? But anyway, it's like I said, my thoughts are all over the place. It's going to get better. It will. I've been through so many different withdrawals from so many different things. Tramadol, fentanyl, just different things. And is this worse? I really can't tell you. I don't really have a much of a memory of how bad it was. I know tramadol was bad, but I was taking massive amounts of tramadol back in the day. I think it lasted 3 or 4 days, tramadol. By the 4th day, I still felt it, but it wasn't, or 3rd day maybe, I still felt it, but it was very tolerable. Kratom is pretty rough, but I had, oh yeah, I was saying that, some people say it's a very short duration. I think that depends on how long you've been on it, how much you were taking, if you were taking it in relatively controlled doses or smaller doses, it's subjective. It's very subjective. And I think that, you just have to go through your own experience. It's your experience. If it lasts a week, it lasts a week. If it kind of hangs on for a couple of weeks, then, that's just what it is. Got 2 more days. Well, I got tomorrow and Thursday, and I've got a 4-day weekend. Memorial Day is Monday, so I've got that day off. So if I can just hold on through tomorrow and Thursday, I'll have some time off to just rest, and not just rest. That's part of it, but stay active as well. And I mentioned that in my previous video, maybe a few videos ago. You need to stay active, and walk and go to the gym. Even if it's just a light workout, it doesn't have to be anything strenuous. Get on the treadmill for 10 minutes. Go to the park or wherever wherever it's safe for you to go. If you like, I walk in the neighborhood. If it's safe for you to do that, then that's a good thing to do. And that's this weekend. I'm going to stay busy. I'm going to keep going. You never know. This weekend, I might feel great. I might be over it. I might not. So we'll see. The main thing that really keeps me down is the lack of sleep. The 2, 3, 4 hours a night, 3 hours usually. The poor sleep score that I get, I've got a Fitbit, and I keep up with it, and it doesn't look good. Last 2 or 3 nights have looked terrible. So real quick video. Sorry if I seem really down, or I don't mean to sound depressing, or I'm not trying to discourage anyone. I really am trying to encourage everyone to stick with it. Get through it. Just get through it. Just push through. Don't give up, because as soon as you go out and you get whatever drug you're taking, in this case Kratom, and you give in, you start that whole cycle all over again. And then you want to get off of it again, and then you got to go through all this again. So if you're on day 3, just go. Just keep going. Don't stop. Day 4 might be terrible. Day 5 might not be great. Just keep going, because it's going to get better each day. I know it will. I've watched a lot of videos about Kratom withdrawal, a lot of Kratom videos about quitting. And all right, you can get down. And it's everyone's experience is different. I've seen some videos at 3 days they're feeling great and they're all energetic, and then I've seen some in 3 or 4 days they're still just absolutely miserable. It's a personal experience. It's subjective. So nothing really profound here to say. Just day 3. Just telling you the way it is. I will be getting a microphone. I'm using an iPhone, and the sound, I noticed the volume isn't that great, and I got a mellow voice too, so I apologize for that. Hopefully I'll fix that. Actually ordered a microphone for my iPhone. Hopefully it's decent quality. So anyway, thank you. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for listening, and I'm signing off.